You know, I've built a reputation on YouTube, or at the very least, sectors of YouTube, by being that individual who will talk about how, well, if you aren't getting respect where you are, go somewhere else. If the Daggle doesn't like you, then just deal with the quote-unquote Beckys, Sakuras, and Selenas. And I will say this, in that I am 100% in support of backing anyone who wants to go where they're celebrated instead of tolerated, finding a good Stargate and going to Pleasantville. That's more Kirigakure Jones, but I've definitely helped make that term mainstream. And I'll be honest, I will plead 100% guilty on having all those talking points, and I do not back down on those talking points. Here's where I have to differ. I've been seeing a lot of guys out here who've been pushing this red pill for Keisha, but blue pill for Becky nonsense. It's nonsense. I hate to say it. I can't even put any filters in it. This is freaking nonsense, and it's for multiple reasons. For starters, have we not learned anything with watching all of these red pill, these manosphere, these MGTOW? We have to give MGTOW credit. It's due. These black pill, hell, even some of these incel videos. What is it that we should have learned? One thing. Just one thing. Never put women on a pedestal. Seriously. Are we still doing this? Putting women, regardless of race, on the pedestal. Certain guys in here, when they say, oh my goodness, Becky's gonna save us. Becky's gonna save us. Becky's gonna save us. Hey, look over there, boss.
Top of the morning to you, Cletus. How's it going?
Well, I was doing well, man. I was doing well. You know why?
And why is that, Cletus?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. The community, the plantation, it's been kicking my ass for the past 21 years. They called me a lame, an educated lame, but I for some reason, is still in the same hood I was in growing up. I didn't get a chance to escape using the freaking military system, or had enough smarts to go to a state college, or get a job, one of those blue-collar jobs where I can get my own place. Or even if I did, I, for some reason, still find myself in the plantation. I'm just living my life, even though I was educated, but, I for some reason, I'm still here. I'm still getting my ass kicked. I'm still getting pumped by the Pookies. I'm still getting dissed by the Keishas. And now I'm getting cooked by all these baby's kids, man. The same baby's kids that Keisha and Pookie and them made. The ones I'm being forced to be the cleanup man for, even though I'll talk all sorts of trash on the internet about how I ain't being no cleanup man, beta bucks bailout plan all day. But apparently now these baby's kids, they're cooking on YouTube and Instagram and the TikToks. And they even talk to my mama, even though I freaking hate my mama because, she didn't love me. You know what? Well, when I was 4, I remember one point when she was loading up my lunch in order to go to pre-K. And you know what happened? You know what triggered my life? It set my life in the wrong direction. This one thing. She didn't put enough Skippy in my lunch. That bitch. That Daggle. My mama didn't put Skippy in my lunch. Yeah, she put the generic brand in my shit. And you know what? Because of that, I went to school all pissed off, and the cool kids made fun of me, and they said, "Boy, why you winning? No Jordan, no pump ups, no Timbs. You ain't got any Timbs." I know it's the summer, but then you need to get some Timbs, and you're only 4. And you know what? I let that affect my entire life. even to the point where I still hear on this plantation. And you know what? I was dissed in high school, elementary school. Girls wouldn't even put any candy or any, even a post-it note drawing the middle finger in my envelope during Valentine's Day. In middle school, they turned me down for the homecoming and for the dance and the little whack-ass dance. In high school, oh, forget about the prom. Don't even mention to me about the prom. I may even have to get some therapy on YouTube. But you know what? It's gonna save me now. What's that, Cletus? Just go on, fool. All right. There's nobodies. Them Becky's. Woo! The Becky's gonna come and save me from this plantation, man. Because I can't do it on my own. I tried so many times. I did try. I tried. Really? Did you try? Oh yeah, I tried. Really? Did you try the military? Oh nah, man. Oh nah. I ain't gonna fight. I can't fight. I was gonna say I can't fight no white man's military, but the pro-wax already have that excuse. Them the hoteps. I can't use it because I'm an educated. Have you tried to college? If you're so educated, why didn't you go to college? Well, I was just too focused on the games and the gamings and that PS, PlayStation, and Xbox, and that Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, So why haven't you gotten even a blue-collar job in which you could have just saved up for a few years and got your own place? I just didn't want to work. I didn't want to work that. I needed to be a CEO by the time I was 24, and those perhaps weren't promising. And the dad was going to cook me if I had any sort of job like that. So you're expecting Becky's to save you? Well, I got Becky. If there's a Becky, she's gonna come save us. She's gonna come save us today. Hold on. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. What? She doesn't say Tyrone. Tyrone was already out of the plantation, man. He joined the military and he went back to school afterwards, and he's out of the plantation. So I guess he didn't really need that much saving for Becky. Well, you know what? Like them white MGTOW guys say, and the manosphere and the white guys, the fruit roll-up guy and the guy with the cars and bald head. Yeah, they said the white woman ain't shit anymore. Even though I know the reason why they're saying it is because they're checking out the Lawrences and Tyrones, but I'm just going by what they said. And the real manosphere, you dig? Hey, I'm looking over Sakura right now. Yeah, I'm looking. Hey, Sakura. Hey, ni hao, konnichiwa.
Yo, Buseo.
What? She picked the Lawrence. Well, Lawrence is educated and ain't like me. He's educated and ain't like me. Lawrence he's not a lame. He was super studious while you were playing video games. I know he came over our house like every Friday or Saturday night, but like Sunday or Thursday, he was really hitting the books, and he was actually hitting the gym too, just a little bit. I mean, he may not have like an 8-pack like freaking Tyrone, but he at least has a 4-pack, and he did go to a top tier state university where he majored in computer science and accounting. It was like a dual major. And he got picked up by a top firm over there in Tokyo, so he was definitely out of the plantation, which is why Sakura picked him up. Well, forget that. Sakura, man. Sakura ain't got no ass. She ain't got no titties. Most of them like white guys anyway, like them alt-right white guys. So you know what? I'm going after freaking whatchamacallit. I'm going after that. I'm going after that Selena. Look at that Selena, that Dina. Hey, Anya, Mamacita. Oh, what? She cooked me, and she got freaking Daddy. And who's Daddy? You're freaking Daddy. How did you get Daddy? It's Daddy. It's Daddy on the block. Daddy just got out of the joint. What is this? What is this? No, listen up. Please, listen up, Cletus. All right. Dang. Where do I begin here? Day, yeah, he was on the block. But check this out. Unlike Pookie and Ray Ray, the ones who were cooking all of us, at least Day wasn't cooking us. He was actually in the streets. He was too busy making money in the streets to cook everyone in school and the internet. All this. And yeah, he got caught up because Pookie and Ray Ray snitched on him. And he did some time because he wasn't going to snitch because he's a real G about his stuff. So when he got out, he was like, screw the community. I'm going to clean my stuff up. And I'm going to get one of these, blue-collar jobs that you thought was lame, even though people have been calling you lame ever since you came out of the womb. And he apparently now makes damn near 6 figures in his HVAC position, which he basically does, 20 hours of work per week? And the rest of the time, he's just chilling in his working class neighborhood spot, playing a PS4 and Xbox. And the guy who kicked your ass last Saturday night on Madden, 2K, and Call of Duty? Yeah. That was Day. I know his gamer tag. But yeah. So he was out of the community. He was living on the Essays and Amigos. I mean, and so it was easy why you can see him getting the Selena. So what's your excuse? And that's what I'm proposing here. What is your excuse? You want someone to save you? You want another group of individuals to save you? You want other women to save you? That is the most pathetic stuff I've ever heard in my entire life. Only you can save you. Just like how Smokey the Bear says, only you can prevent forest fires. Only you can save yourself. I'm not looking for any woman. Hell, I'm not even looking for a dude to save me. So what do you expect? You really expect me to have a woman come save me? I'm not trying to sound sexist, but this is just how things are. You have to save yourself. And like I demonstrated in that little parody, individuals who have saved themselves are the ones who are getting picked up. These are the ones who are being chosen. These are the ones who can actually hop the fence. Now, I know a lot of guys in SYSBM can do it, but you know how you can just have a vibe about certain people and certain things? You have certain people who are claiming SYSBM, EBM, all this sort of kind of stuff, who are just, they're saving themselves, right? Okay. But saving themselves, one, from what? And they're going to say, the democracy in the community. Well, where are you then? If you saved yourself, then physically you should be away from that, right? And second, you damn sure shouldn't need any woman to come save you. Let's hope so there. Third, if you're away from the gynocracy in the community, not have to deal with the daggles, maggles, and craggles, crack babies, or babies, kids, whatever, why are you complaining about it? I'm not talking about to make awareness of it and to call it out when it needs to be called out. Now, there are things that need to be called out, and shout out to people like MOT and others who are really putting in the work on doing that. But some individuals who are calling this stuff out, for starters, half of you seem to have the swag of wannabe Pookies who just failed at it miserably. You have the swag of a Pookie, you have the ditching of a Pookie, you have the stench of a Pookie. I'm just code switching, I'm just code switching. No, you aren't. You tried to be hood, and you failed. And for some reason, you don't want to back down. You don't want to be yourselves. You don't want to look into the mirror, deeply into the mirror, and realize that this culture you're trying to fit into, one, it's a charade in general. It's a facade in a charade. And two, maybe this isn't for you. Maybe this community isn't you. And a lot of you all want to cling on to it because you've invested so much time in this faux image of just being down with the get down, but nobody else realizes that. Look, I realized that I wasn't down with the get down a long time ago. And that's when I started to say, you know what? Let me just be who I am. Let me just be the bra that I am. To have the surfer, beach, dude swag that I have. If you are expecting any woman to even come with you, forget having them save you, just come with you or check you out while you're saving yourself. If you expect any sort of women, regardless of race, to come save you, That's a really low bar. The thing that really pisses me off about this is that they are showing their cards. They're putting their cards on the table for the entire world to see. One, the bitterness they have towards their own women. And trust me, I do not have the most love for sisters any more than the average person in the manosphere. I'll tell you that right now. Now, do I want them to burn and choke on their own beer flute? No. But as far as my feelings, I'm as neutral as a partly cloudy day when it comes to dealing with most women within the community. But you all who are praising women of other races, or women just because they're a lighter shade, besides the fact that it just reveals a lot of issues when it comes to certain dudes, it also reveals a lot of cards. And if something like this were to really leak out to the mainstream masses, oh, you're going to have a lot of users come your way. You are going to have a lot of opportunists surround this manosphere and pick out targets. Oh, you think the Daggles who are looking for the beta bucks after he made it, even though they resented him from K through 12 are bad? Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. If this gets really out, at the very least, without some sort of measure in order to control the pedestalizing of certain women, mainly these Beckys, these Selenas, and these Sakuras. We can call them snow bunnies, tequila bunnies, and boba bunnies all day. Yeah, I say that in jest, but I do not say it as a way in order to boost them up any more than women of my own race. You guys don't get context, and that's what I think is not being understood in this sector of YouTube. One, you don't get context. Two, a lot of you guys are too myopic. You can only see the trees, but you can't see the forest. You all don't realize what certain things that you say or do or show can affect you. I know Ramil was trying to cook and troll the SYSBM crowd with them choosing women outside the race, mainly because he doesn't prefer women outside the race. But I will give him one thing, and I'll agree with him on this. By being blue pill for Becky's and other women, while being red pill towards Keisha, it shows your hand. And that's the last thing you want to do if you want any sort of submission out of any sort of women in general. Everyone else out there, always bet on X.